those good memories were the best. But then again, I would also like to bring up the bad memories that I had as a person throughout high school, just because those events made me a better person one way or another, and I want to share those memories with you because, well, I just told you. So the very first bad memory I had was probably the biggest fail I had as a color guard commander, which was a San Jacinto drill competition. My very first one. It was my second drill competition I ever performed, and it was a terrible flop. The reason why? Because cadets were pulled last minute. We didn't practice at all, and how it was performed, it was just plain terrible. And not only that, there were so many people that saw the team fail, including my own father and the SASI major, and that day freaking sucked, honestly. The second memory that I want to bring up is the 2015 commencement ceremony, where it was myself, Brianne, Cameron, and Marche. That was the color guard team that had to perform for the graduation that day of that year. And what had happened? Cameron was about to pass out that day, and he had to fall out. And we did not have a backup cadet that day, and that was all my fault. And why that day was terrible was, well, for one, there was only 3 cadets that performed. 2, California was unprotected, and 3, Cameron wasn't able to perform for his own sister's graduation. Another sucky memory. Then there was the second biggest decision I had to make in my life was choosing color guard or Avid my junior year as a class course. And I chose color guard because I felt like I had a duty to do. But I did sacrifice the junior road trip, and a lot of seniors that I know now, they always talk about it. So that also sucks. And then probably the biggest decision I had to make in my life ever, for the time being, was choosing where I was going to spend my senior year. And as you guys already know, I spent my senior year here at Canyon. And what would have happened if I chose the other option, it was to live out my senior year in Sacramento with my mom, my older brother, and my little sister, Hannah. And what I sacrificed, well, I wanted to keep on doing what I had to do for color guard and finish my senior year with my friends, but I gave up my sister, and I gave up my family that's over at Sacramento, and for the whole year, I really, really missed them a lot. And I always question myself, did I make the right decision that time? Awesome. So I ask myself this question, did I make the right choice this time? Because if I think about it really hard, I really did not have much to hope for my senior year. For one, I wasn't able to make it to top staff my senior year, and that was a big dream that I had ever since I was a freshman, and I never achieved that. Even though there were multiple chances I could have, I did not make it. And then there's the top 10 in my class. Guess what? I'm number freaking 12. I did not make number 10. And I was number 10 my freshman and sophomore year, but no, I dropped because I managed to get 3 Bs and the rest all As. And other rejections and other failures I did. And this made me more and more upset and feeling worse for myself. And people never notice this, huh? People really never notice how upset and how fragile and how broken up I was inside those days. But throughout my senior year, it was just almost unbearable to, carry on with that pain. Not making it, not making my goals, not making my dreams, and not even enjoying my senior year with my little sister. I mean, I love my brother and I love my dad, but it just, the choices that had to be made and all of that freaking sucks.